came down the street happened to be a rhino pushing a wheelbarrow.
How does a rhino push a wheelbarrow?
How does a wolf build a house? He was pushing a wheelbarrow full of padlocks, barbed wires, reinforced steel. Tough stuff. So, they said, Rhino, can we please use some of your padlocks and barbed wire to build us a house? And the rhino says, of course. Take as much as you want. So they did.
Is it like a pushing wheel?
Well, a rhino can push a pretty big wheelbarrow, so I'm pretty sure it's just a big, oversized wheelbarrow. And they built themselves a fortress, complete with a moat. There's a crocodile.
And everything.
There's reinforced armored plates. There's barbed wire. There's cameras. This pig isn't getting in.
You know what? Hey.
It's a fortress. So,
I got a question.
just one sec, okay? So, little wolves are very proud of themselves. They're out in the backyard, they're playing badminton, they're having a grand time. Pig's not going to get them now. When they saw him coming down the road again, they were ready for him. They ran inside, looked through their little cameras. He's not getting in. This little pig bangs on the door. Little wolf, let me in. Wolf? No. We're not going to let you in, not by the hair of our chinny chin chin will we let you in. I'll throw the tea in our china teapot. What are you going to do? Well, this pig, he huffed and he puffed, but nothing happened. Well, this pig, do you think he stopped? He grabs himself a stick of dynamite. Don't try this at home. So he grabs a stick of dynamite and he blows up their house. Ding, ding, ding. Thankfully for these wolves, they got out just in time with just a little bit of their eyebrows missing. But now, what are they going to do? They've built their house stronger and stronger and stronger, and nothing is stopping this pig. Thankfully for them, the next person who came down the street was a pink flamingo. A pink flamingo. And she was pushing a wheelbarrow full of flowers. She had dozens of flowers.
Yeah.
So the wolves used their noggins and they said, Pink flamingo, can we use some of your flowers? The flamingo said, yeah, of course you can. You take as much as you want. So they took a ton of flowers. It's going to take a ton of flowers to do this. And they built themselves a gorgeous house. Now, it wasn't strong. It wasn't huge. It was so fragile, it swayed in the wind. But it was a beautiful house. It had a carpet of daisies on the inside. It had a wall of cherry blossoms, another wall of pink roses. The back wall was marigolds, and the sides was daffodils. And the roof was made of sunflowers. It was gorgeous. Well, the little wolves were outside. They were playing hopscotch.
What's in the bathtub? How come they still...
The bathtub has water lilies, and the fridge has buttercups. They were outside playing hopscotch when along came the big bad pig. And he saw this. These wolves were ready for him. They ran in the house. And the little pig, or the big bad pig, knocked on the door. Little wolf, let me in. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin will we let you in, not for all the tea in our china teapot. Fine then. You don't let me in, I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down. Looking like quite a possibility. This is a very gentle house. So he huffed, and he got a big waft of roses filling his nose. And he huffed. And he could smell the daisies. It was gorgeous. And then he wasn't huffing anymore. He started sniffing. It was so pretty. He started to dance. And this little pig is now dancing out in this wolf's front yard. These wolves are looking out their window going, I don't know, do you think it's a trap? Do you think this big bad pig really changed from smelling these flowers? Well, they trusted him, and they opened up the door. And the three little wolves said to the big bad pig, Pig, do you want to come play some games with us? And the pig was ecstatic. He wanted to play games. We played some piggy in the middle. They played some hopscotch. And they were having so much fun, the three little wolves asked them if they wanted to stay with them in their flower house. And the pig accepted. And they lived happily ever after. The end.